It's the tall troll! I promise I haven't lost my insanity. I promise you I haven't lost my sanity yet. What the heck is up, guys? It has been so dang long since I recorded a video. Tonight's the night. You probably heard my stomach grumble because I had too much frozen pizza earlier. So funny enough, I have some stories for you, and the first one I remembered while having diarrhea after eating pizza one day. As grotesque as that sounds. Rewind back to when I was like 7 or 8, maybe younger. No beard, very proper comb over and everything. Dressed very moderately compared to now. I had this friend. Not so much a friend, just a kid that I hung out with from church. His name was Wesley. And I know what you're thinking. If you're an Olin Rogers fan, you stole that name, Wesley, from his videos about his friend named Wesley. I did not, but I'm convinced that anyone named Wesley 9 out of 10 times is problematic. And when you hear this story, you'll believe me. It was the middle of winter. Tons of snow everywhere. We were getting snow days left and right from school. And on this particular day, my parents had set up a play date with me and Wesley at our house. I think either his parents or his grandma dropped him off. And we had, really great hills out where I lived in our backyard. Great for sledding. So, the typical, 6 to 8 year old child, your mom bundles you up in what feels like a straitjacket, but is actually just like 5 different layers of a snowsuit. So kind of like Ralphie and his brother Randy on A Christmas Story, where you're like walking around like this, can't put your arms down. So we're out there sledding, having a great old day. And after a while, and Wesley was older than me, so like, I don't want to say he was a big brother figure, but sometimes he kind of had like a bully complex almost. Like literally we were eating pizza one time, and each of us should get like 4 slices each, and he literally grabbed a 5th slice in front of me and ate it. And I was just like, I'm pretty sure I started crying. I probably would today if that happened, because that's my pizza. But we were out there sledding, and we finally, Wesley was like, hey, I'm gonna go in the house first, because I gotta use the bathroom. And I was like, okay, great, cool. So I'm still out there sledding with another kid, a neighbor kid, and finally it's like, okay, like let's go in, eat food, get warm, because it was freezing out. Thought nothing of it. So a couple days later, I'm down in my basement, and me being the smelly child that I wasn't paying attention. I was playing video games on the TV, and my dad comes downstairs and does this. Oh. What is that smell? So he looks behind the recliner that was in our basement, and it turns out when Wesley went indoors to use the bathroom while sledding, he couldn't get his Taco Bell 5-layer burrito snowsuit off in time, and he crapped himself and went commando the rest of the day because he left his beefy, meaty Hanes underwear behind the recliner, which explains the smell. It wasn't me, contrary to popular belief. I was not the offensive party in this instance. It was Wesley who pooped his pants. Pooped pants are funny. Fast forward a couple of years, and this is story number 2. As many people have told me, I have a wonderful smile. And that's only because my parents, went the extra mile, did the whole retainer thing, did the whole braces thing. I have permanent retainers on my teeth now. And luckily I haven't had any teeth knocked out since. But when I went to switch from my retainer to braces, my dad got the genius idea, hey, we're going to go out to my coworker's shooting range he has, and we're going to take some black powder and we're going to blow this retainer up because it'll be fun. So we get out there, and you got the retainer here, and Pops had left a trail of black gunpowder, and he was leaning over the end of it and trying to light it, and I'm like, hey, you know, it was the one time I had a genius idea. I was like, hey, shouldn't you, like, I don't know, light the end of a stick on fire and then light the trail of powder? And he was like, no, it'll be fine. Plot twist, it wasn't fine. He leans over this thing, and just the sound that I can describe it as is just as follows. I'm sorry for how loud that was, but that's literally how it sounded. So thank goodness he wore glasses, because like powder explosion just went everywhere. It singed his eyebrows off. He looked like, you know, Kim Kardashian gone wrong. Like his face was just burnt and tanned to a crisp. Glasses got pretty messed up. I had it on video, and then when I got home, Mom got mad at me for filming it, so I felt bad. Deleted the video, and then about an hour later, when she calmed down, she got mad at me again because I deleted the video when we could have, like, sent it into America's Funniest Home Videos or something. So it's a story of how, fire. The last problematic story that I could think of was in college. They had this, like, formal for juniors and seniors. So eloquently titled Junior Senior. So, I had a fancy for this girl at the time and asked her if she wanted to be my date to it. She said yeah, and I was like, tight. She's cute. Maybe this is like my, you know, butt crack in the door to something better. And, yeah, at the formal, she ditched me for, my ex-bandmate, who was not a nice person, very vindictive. And, yeah, so I sat there at a table by myself while they hung out and everyone else danced and had a great time. And we ended up leaving early, and on the ride back, she's like, are you good? And I was like, well, you know how this person treated me and how, you know, crappy they are, and you still went and hung out with them, so, like, I'm not okay, but, like, what do you expect me to say in my defense? So, now that I think about it, the junior senior the year before didn't go that well either. Dude, I'm terrible with relationship-y stuff. If you can't tell, the two actual relationships I've had have been train wrecks. But we won't speak on those. But yeah, college was weird. I'm not the sharpest crayon in the pack, but, like, give me just a crumb of credit for trying. So, yeah, I just thought I'd tell, these couple funny stories from my childhood, since I haven't posted on here in ages. Twitch has been going really well. Go to twitch.tv/BeardySmurf. Come hang out sometime. I stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, what else is going on? My band Ritual Eulogy dropped a record on New Year's called Be With Me. Go stream that. Pretty soon, gonna have another new project coming out with some stuff. Go listen to that when it comes out. It's good to be back and tell a couple stories, just getting back in the swing of things. So, yeah, it was great seeing y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful time. Trying to stay positive during COVID. Hang in there, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you back here next time.